Good morning, beautiful. I got a channel message for you. You give people credit way before they ever earn it or prove themselves to you in the slightest. You tend to put others before yourself and thus struggle to find your voice or ask for what you need. Others, on the other hand, tend to take you for granted. Where you gave credit, they assume lack. Everybody has underestimated you since day one. In order to fully embody and embrace your power, you must detach from these people. These people have kept you small, intentionally or not. These people are holding you back, keeping you from taking up the amount of space you were always intended to take up. I have something in my eye. So maybe you need to take your blinders off. Maybe this eye issue is about not seeing your full value. But not only that, not trusting your intuition is what I feel guided to say. And it's actually tied in with something that I revisited this morning inadvertently. An old journal entry kind of popped up at the top of my screen. And I revisited it. And it was from a couple years ago. I was dating somebody who ended up being a con artist. And it was a really disturbing experience. And the part that is relevant here is that my intuition told me to some degree that something wasn't right. It told me that something wasn't right, and I refused to listen because I was excited about this person. And I just wanted to keep my blinders on. And so I think there's a reason why that journal entry popped up today at the same time that I was going to do this collective reading, because it is basically a reminder to all of you that you know a lot more than you give yourself credit. Your body knows a lot more than you give it credit for. And your higher self and your intuition pick up on all kinds of stuff that your conscious mind either doesn't understand or refuses to look at. And oftentimes, we're given answers. They're just not the answers that we wanted. So we kind of choose to, cover our eyes and go forward anyway, knowing that it's not really the path for us. So keep that in mind as you navigate these next couple days and weeks ahead, and just for the rest of your life, really. If there's a tugging inside of you that's telling you something's not right, it doesn't matter if it's logical. It doesn't matter if you don't have the answers why. Listen, there's a reason why you feel that way. And there's a difference between your ego telling you something out of fear and your gut, your instinct, your intuition telling you something out of wisdom, higher wisdom that you don't have access to all the time. And so not everybody surrounding you is a horrible person, right? And we come across these people to teach us lessons. And I learned a big lesson by dating that person and putting my blinders on, because what it really taught me is that I can trust my intuition. And that is an invaluable lesson. I'm grateful to that person for teaching me that, because it's changed my life. And also it gave me an opportunity to revisit a couple years later and see how much I've progressed. So this is another message for you out there, to keep a journal, to have some sort of open communication with your higher self, all right? Even if it's just recordings of yourself talking to yourself. I love doing that, and it's very helpful. Even if it's just drawing your feelings, emotions, even if it's just dancing them, try to incorporate a little bit more expressiveness in your daily practice. And remember that spirituality doesn't just happen when you want it to. It's here all the time. Your spirituality is, we are spiritual beings all the time, not just when we sit down to meditate, not just when we're intentional about it. So make your day more of a daily, like a meditative experience, more of a spiritual experience, rather than compartmentalized, like this is when I'm spiritual and this is when I'm not. And for those that aren't spiritual, think about it as mindfulness, just being mindful, being aware of yourself, being aware of your body, being aware of your emotions, which most of the time you just feel in your body. Listen to your body. What is it telling you? Is it overworked? Is it exhausted? Your body's sending you messages with every single thing that it feels. So listen, because we love our bodies, we love ourselves, and we want to make sure that we nurture ourselves in a way that's going to serve us in the long run, and ultimately serve everyone else around us too. Because when we serve ourselves, we give other people permission to do the same. And whether or not we are doing it for that reason, it's gonna have that impact. It's just like when you grow up with, you know, a parent that smokes, it gives that child, and I'm not calling anyone out, I used to be a smoker, all right? But it gives your child permission to smoke because they're watching you. We're all watching each other, kind of like, how much room can I take up? What should I do? What am I allowed to do? Everything you do is an example to someone else, whether or not you want it to be, okay? So just keep that in mind. Treat yourself well. And I'm sending y'all love, okay? Hang in there. This full moon's an intense one. So just breathe, ride the wave of emotions if they come up, let anything go that doesn't serve you. Sweep your house, clean your house today, get rid of clutter, meditate, do whatever you can to kind of calm your nerves and clear the slate for this full moon, because moons are powerful and they can really assist you in your journey. So, sending love.